Well, I'm prepping to do a little bit of scouting, both high and low. Trail cameras for elk in the high country tomorrow, and over the weekend, the new ambush IR is going to go into play for one of my whitetail hotspots. Now, regardless if I'm going high or low, during the summertime scouting season, I'm always on the lookout for hidden dangers, and you ought to be as well. What are the hidden dangers when you're out doing some preseason scouting or maybe even setting up some tree stands? Well, let's go over a few that you might encounter this coming summer. First, weather. Now, it doesn't matter if you're low doing a little bit of tree stand setup, some of those trail camera setups, or going into the high country doing some camera setups like I'm going to be doing for elk. Weather is a big consideration. Thunderstorms can creep up out of nowhere. And in the high country, those thunderstorms, they're a daily occurrence. Those thunderstorms in the high country, lightning's a big danger. And down low, anything can come into play. I remember one time I was out putting out tree stands and the hail was so terrible. I had to literally crawl under a log to save my skin. That's danger number one. Danger number two. Well, it could come from something you're not even looking for. That is vegetation. Poison ivy, poison oak, and any number of other irritable plants that your skin comes into contact with, they could be a hidden danger for you. Some of us have more sensitive skin. I'm kind of got that sensitive skin, don't I, Sage? She knows all about my bouts with poison ivy. But any other plant could be irritable. So wear long sleeves, and of course when you're out and about you should always have sunscreen on so you don't get skin cancer, and wear gloves. Do all of this, and then when you get home from your tree stand setup, your trail camera setup, take a quick shower and scrub, rub-a-dub, scrub. All right, danger number three, animals. I'm not so worried about Sage here, but in some areas of the high country, they're running sheep right now, and those sheep guard dogs, they are dangerous, so watch out. But other things you should be on the lookout for this time of year are rabid animals. Any skunks, coons, and of course if you live in bear country, which black bears inhabit most of the United States now, be on the lookout for them. If it's dry, especially later in the summer, those bears will be coming down. Mountain lions, any time of year. So be on the lookout for those type of animals. Now here's one you might miss. Snakes, venomous snakes. And the most venomous one that most people come into contact with are rattlesnakes. I've got them right here. Well, I actually had one in the barn here earlier this week. So be on the lookout for any type of venomous snake and check your region out to see what's in your neighborhood. Lastly, the big one that can happen to any of us anywhere is an accident. Number one accident that could happen to you is driving to and from your scouting area. So what should you do? Yeah, Tina, put down that smartphone and quit texting while you're driving. That's a no-brainer, but one a lot of us forget to do. Another accident that could happen to you is just simply a sprained ankle or twisting some type of muscle in your body to the point where it's tough hiking in and out wherever you're at. And of course, if you're going to be putting up some tree stands like I'm going to be later, falling out of that tree. So I'm testing out the new Gorilla Gear tree safety harness, and I've got all my trust in that. Doesn't matter if you're hunting. If you're doing tree stand setup, wear that harness. And always let someone know where you're at and take your cell phone along. But just don't text when you're driving. All right, those are some of the hidden dangers you might run into this summer. If you know of some other ones, hey, let us all know and post it on the comments section. Sage, are you ready to go to the high country and get out of this hot, sweltering, desert-like weather and see what the elk are doing? All right, have fun.